Yo, what is good, everybody? It is your boy Lincoln Clay coming back at you with another stream of ML. Damn, I'm messing up. What kind of introduction is that? Anyway, this is a stream of GT Sport. This is stream number 22. I'm getting ready to run a daily race. Let's all be one cohesive unit and hit the like button to help spread the content to a wider audience. And make sure you hit the bell icon so you can stay notified whenever I put out new content. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the channel. I hope you are enjoying the content. Sick Humor TV, you are first. So, I hit J-Dub up on Twitter and, told him to send me a friend request and put a note attached, and attach a note to it so I know that is him. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and kill some time and try to sharpen up my skills by running a daily race. Before I went live, I just ran a daily race using the Ferrari, and it turns out that car's just got way too much understeer. I mean, it is very easy for you to slide off the track in that car when you're going through a lot of twisting turns. So I decided to go back with the trusty Pagani Trophy 11. That car does not have a lot of straightaway speed, but it is tremendously responsive in the curves. Geico, what is up? The car is tremendously responsive in the curves, and that's where I'm going to make my move. So this is Suzuka. After the first turn, you go into a bunch of twisting turns, state curves, and that's where I make my move, because a lot of the cars like the Vipers and Corvettes that's got top end speed, they don't handle very good through those curves, and that's where I plan to make my move. Not only that, I had to qualify for this race a couple of more times, and doing that was a big help because I shaved 4 seconds off of my qualifying time. So that's going to make a big difference where I end up in the starting lineup, because these daily races, qualifying is essential, because the closer you are to the pole position, the better off you're going to be. Because if you're caught in the middle of the pack, and you back there with all those amateurs, when they come in dive bombing, they take out 2 or 3 cars shooting straight off the track and not being able to respond to the turn. So, Geico said you was trying to do a live stream, but then found out your upload is shit speed, huh? Hey, mine get a little bit shaky. I think I got 25 down and 3 up. But, hey, Thomas Hand, what's up? But I went with what they call the Performance Starter Pack through Comcast. So it's only costing me $25 a month, so that ain't shit. Versus when I was at AT&T, I was getting 18 megs down, 1 meg up, and I was paying $70 for that. And it just I absolutely could not do any live streams with that speed. I mean, I was barely able to do my podcast with it. So we got about another little over a minute before the race starts. So I just wanted to get an early start, chit chat with some of y'all before I get in the race. And so I don't know, this pack of cards that I'm going to be going up against, I don't know what it's going to look like, but I'm hoping to finish in the top 5. That's the goal. Guy Cole, you said I could do a live stream, but it would have to be offline games. I tried, World War II online live streaming, and I was showing 1 red bar of connection. God damn. A truth be told, Guy Cole, I'm thinking about upping my connection speed. I mean, I'm thinking about hitting Comcast up and telling them to boost me up to 50 megs or something like that. Because not only, I'm getting to the point now where they broadcast in 720p, and I don't have the fastest of speeds, so you see a lot of blur. I'm beginning to get to the point where I want to be able to stream sharp images. So I'm thinking about calling them up, telling them to boost my speed up. Because GT Sport is a very beautiful game, and my streams just don't do it justice. So, holy shit. Damn, I should have did one more lap. If I would have done one more lap and could have shaved off 1 more second off my lap time, that would have been enough for me to move up to about the 8th spot. Guy code, where I live, internet providers are very limited to Frontier or another new internet provider. Shit. All right, let's do this. Look at that idiot. See, this car allows me to make some mistakes and get away with it in the curves. Like these snake curves right here, even though it says brakes, a lot of times I don't have to take my foot off. I mean, I don't have to hit the brakes. Just take my foot off it. Just take my foot off the gas. Now, granted, Oh, almost paid for that one. Now, granted, the car that I'm using is going to be a little weak on the straightaways, but if I can get through these curves clean and make my move through these curves clean and get good exit speed coming out of the curves. But I'm counting on some of these dudes to make mistakes anyway. I'm counting on some of these dudes to go off the track. I'm counting on some of these dudes to pick up penalties. So with that being said, you know, that alone, he said, you think I might try to live stream The Last of Us sometime later, and sometime later today, sorry. All right. I said, this guy ain't got enough power to catch him in the straightaways, so I just gotta stay with him and wait for this, you know, this jam up right here. See how some of these cars going loose already? Get back on that road. Oh my God, I paid for that with my life. Now we back to square one, waiting for these dudes to make mistakes. There was no reason for that. Not only that, I lost a significant amount of time. Now I need those guys. See, that's gonna kill me right there, trying to ride that edge and fuck with that grass. See, that's motherfucker. That is that dive bomb shit that I'm talking about, where you deal with these fuckballs that don't know how to come into a curve, and then they rear end the shit out of you and knock you off the track. That is that bullshit that I'm talking about. That's why you have to qualify and get to the front of the pack so you can stay away from these fucking amateurs. So now I'm stuck back here with these dickheads that's gonna be dive bombing and shit like that. Now, that shit just put me behind the 8 ball. Now I gotta get a little more aggressive. If I catch up to that dickhead, I'm knocking his ass off the road. And this is the shit I'm talking about right here. Now, because I'm trying so hard to catch him, it's causing me to get, you know... Hey, Carlos Fernandez, those motherfuckers, in Forza, it ain't that they don't know how to drive, it's that them motherfuckers is flat out dirty. All right, Thomas, man, we'll do our hand to do our best to stay calm. I'm really pissed because that first wipeout blew my chance to finish up in the top 5. I'm gonna end up doing another race though, so stick around everybody after this race. This motherfucker tried to dive bomb me again. I'll get him in the curves because he's not going to be able to hold that Viper through the curves. Right there. I told you he wasn't going to be able to hold that shit through the curves. There's a car in front of me that's got a penalty. So if I can get close enough to him, there he is right there. See the car up ahead of me? He got a penalty. So if I can close into within 1 second of him, then his penalty will end up kicking in. Damn, that's my fastest lap. Who caught a break? I was able to save it. There he is. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We got to get within striking distance. I know we're not going to catch him here. Right here, this curve is where I can catch him because I can carry some speed into this curve. Not a bad finish, all things considered. Being that I got knocked off the track, being that I spun off a couple of times, that's not too bad. I started out 11th, finished 8th. I want to do this race one more time, so I think another race should be ready to start right after the conclusion of this race. And I promise on the next race I will keep my cool. Oh, that was hot. That shit, you know, had me pissed. Yep, the next race starts in 5 minutes. So that gives me time to kick it with y'all and, you know, chat with everybody before the next race starts. And it gives me a chance to grab a drink too. We'll take the Magani again. Cause like I said, that Ferrari's got some serious understeer. And I would pretty much be dealing with a lot of the same shit if I would have used the Acura as well. Which that would have been my preference to use the Acura, but hey, you know, sometimes the conditions dictate what kind of car you're gonna use. So, all right, this time we got to have a top 5. You know what? Here, let me do a lap and see if I can turn in a better time. See if I can turn in a time below 2:14. Because if I can turn in a lap time of 2:14, that would be crucial for where I would end up in the grid. Because basically these races that I'm in, I'm caught in the middle. I'm better than your average driver, but I might not be as good as those guys at the front of the pack. So if I can get a start somewhere in the middle of the pack and stay with those front guys, those are the guys that know how to race. These are the guys that practice racing etiquette. These are the guys that know when they can't overtake somebody and they'll back off and pick a different spot to make them move. Whereas these fuckers in the back, you know, they have no skill. All they know is foot on the gas and drive straight ahead. They just don't know how to go through a fucking curve. Jamal Adams, what's up? Right there, I lost a few tenths right there. When the car slides wide, that's going to cost you a few tenths. Yeah, there's some real good drivers. After I finish this lap, Thomas Hand, I run off some of the people that I subscribe to that's like really good at this shit. I mean, these dudes are pros. I came out of that turn bad. So I might end up having to do one more lap. Alright, this makes a difference right here. Right here, gotta get good exit speed. Come on, come on, come on. Damn. Okay, Thomas Hand, you said it's annoying if somebody bumps you. That's called dive bombing. You know, like, well, that's not quite dive bombing. Dive bombing is when somebody's coming down the straightaway and the curve comes up and they don't react to the curve and just basically slide right off the track and they take people out the track. They take people out that's in front of them. You know, that's called dive bombing. And that's why I'm trying to turn in this good lap time so I can avoid them, because a dive bomber's at the back of the pack. All right. I just got a follow for okay. I just got a friend request from J Dubs. Let me answer that real quick. Okay. All right. I had to answer that friend request from J Dubs because Sick Humor want to see us go at it. Because I guess, you know, I haven't seen it, but I guess J Dubs is serious enough that he has a racing wheel and a seat. Has a racing seat, so. But yeah, Thomas Hand, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm hoping to get a start in the middle of the pack. The other thing I'm going to have to learn to do, like it or not, is I'm going to have to master driving with a manual transmission, because that's crucial too, because if you go into the curves and take a nice tight line, you still have to downshift to get good exit speed. You know, you still have to be able to drop it down to second gear to get out of that corner good. So how much time we got? 30 seconds? That's long enough. It's happened to me a good few times, knowing when every second counts. Jay has a great setup. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I mean, if anybody knows the exact name of his YouTube channel, type it in the comment section so I can go to his channel and subscribe. Jamal Adams trying to figure out why I can't connect my phone to the TV. Ew. All right, looks like we're about to start. See, I'm starting 12. Oh, see, look at that time right there in the back. That 251, he turned in the time of 251 against my 215. That tells you right there that guy do not know how to drive. He was probably flying off the track. Impatient fire for that smoke. The smoke. Hey, Impatient Fire, after this stream, I'm also thinking of doing another stream so I can do the VR thing again in the Formula One car, because I want to see what time you turned in when you went Nürburgring. I want to see what time you turned in to see if I can beat it. The smoke! Me sliding off the track that time was no big deal because we doing a warm up, so I was just fucking around to see just how hard I could take that track without breaking. But as you can see, I was on that dude's ass. All right, let's go. So the guy right there, the top two cars are using the same car that I'm using, the Pagani Trophy. See, we got a guy in here from Canada. I think we got a guy in here from Israel. I think we also got somebody from Brazil. Simply Deep. My morning was pretty good, Simply Deep. Thanks. How was yours? Oh. Right there, I gotta give up the lane. Whoa, got lucky. Saved it. Oh my God! I'm trying to do too much. I'm gonna end up paying for that one dearly. But those two got penalties, so I just gotta stay within sight of them. Oh shit! Yeah, you got that right. I just fucked up a good race. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And I got hit with a penalty. See, that guy just died down. I think he was trying to take me out, but he turned into a ghost and shot right off the track. Oh my God. I had 6 plates wrapped up. Only thing I can say is those cars in front of me got penalties. Nope, that didn't make a difference. I mean, technically, I did finish up. I did start out in 12th place, and I finished up in 9th, but I had that 6th place wrapped up. The thing about it, Impatient Fire, I have run this track, Suzuka, I've run this track a trillion times, not only in car races, but on motorcycle games. And I know this track like the back of my hand. Truth be told, that's why I wiped out, because I knew this track way too well, and I was just trying to push it just that little bit extra. I was trying to push it, and you know, hey, like they say, when they say it's a game of inches, that's what happened. Just a little bit of the tires came off the track, went into that grass, and it was over. Yeah, Thomas Hand, I was doing great. I was in 6th place, and I was in pursuit of the 5th place car. And that's another thing. When you're right on the car's bumper, sometimes you have to look through the car in front of you and not at the car. You have to look through the car and see the rest of the track, so you know when you're coming up on the curve. If you look at the car and not the track, you are doomed to fly off the track. Exactly, Impatient Fire. That's why I was saying it's a game of inches, because just those couple of inches that I went off the track, because I was just trying to push it to the limit through those curves. Because the curves is what this car specializes in, and I was trying to push that just to get those couple of tenths of a second that would bring me that much closer. But you know, oh boy. That's true too, Thomas. Saying looking at chats don't help. That's why I try to wait till I get on the straightaway to look at the comments, because I don't want to, I don't want to be rude. I think that's one of the reasons why the people who tune into my channel is because I'm interactive with the chat. I do enjoy talking to the chat. So I think at times at times I showed flashes of brilliance, but at times I made some serious mental mistakes. So we cut down on the mental mistakes, we'll be all right. And so, and Carlos Fernandez, if you're still watching, I know you played this game, so you need to stream some of your races as well, man, so I can see. Yeah, I got you right there, Thomas. We understand you need to concentrate. Absolutely. But I mean, you guys saw it. At times I showed flashes of brilliance, and at times I made some mental mistakes. So, hey, but it's cool though, Now I'm sitting here wondering what to do. I mean, I'm wondering whether I should go to GT Sport VR. Impatient Fire. You said your latest video has you 6'11" on Nürburgring in an F1 car. Oh, God. I'm going to have to check that one out. I'm definitely going to have to check that one out. So, yeah, I'm trying to decide what to do. DJ Almighty God. DI Almighty God. Play something else besides racing games. Spartan God, I try to play other games besides racing games and MLB The Show, but I love those games so much they just keep drawing me back. And and I have above average skills in GT Sport. I'm better than the average driver, and it's because of that I can't get enough of this game, because I'm trying to push to be in that upper tier, in the top tier racers. He said it was Patient Fire. He said it was very hard to get. Many mistakes were made. Exactly. And Spartan. Oh my God! Just bit my tongue. Spartan God with racing games. the challenge is never over. When you turn in a record lap, the first thing you want to do is run another lap to see if you can beat that record. You know, truth be told, Suzuka, this track right here, is actually one of my favorite tracks. My favorite track on this game is Dragon Tail Seaside. Oh, come on now. Come on, Spartan God. I left that shit way back in 1992. Played Sonic. Come on, man. And you can play that kind of shit on a wristwatch these days. Now, why the hell would I play Sonic and stream it? Let's see what we got here. Hold on, let me check this message from J-Dub. Okay, he says he'll be home in a bit, so J-Dog, I'm playing Sonic Mania Plus on the Switch right now. Spartan God, matter of fact, Spartan has the perfect idea. Play Crash Bandicoot and do a Death Court challenge. I've never played a Bandicoot game. But I did hear from J-Dub. He says he'll be home in a little bit. So I'm gonna shut this stream down, and then once me and J-Dub hook up, I'll open the stream back up and do another race, because that's the race that Sick Humor was waiting for. He was waiting for the showdown between me and J-Dub. And so I'm definitely gonna, have to be on my A game. A man who got a racing seat and a racing wheel. Spartan God, did I see Prince's stream the other day? No, I didn't. J-Dog, you might have to jump on some GT Sport yourself. J-Dog, do you got a PlayStation VR? J-Dog, just like the video that I've seen, if you haven't done it yet, get that Formula One car and go down Nürburgring. That is so fun. I mean, you want a challenge? That's a challenge for you right there, going down that track in a Formula One car. And you have to give that car just the right amount of touch on the gas, because with those winding ass curves, you step on that gas too much and that Formula One car is going to spin out. I've done a couple of those streams, and it's really a shame that they don't have a VR multiplayer on this game, but nonetheless, the VR portion of it is still fun. Said that track is tiff. I'll do it. Go ahead. Right there. A Patient Fire just said it. Formula One plus Nürburgring, epic. Especially in VR. At this point, I almost don't want to race on Nürburgring unless I'm in VR. And then here's the other thing, J-Dog. The VR in this game does not make me nauseous or sick the way Drive Club has done in the past. Don't get me wrong, Drive Club VR is a great game, but there's some days where that shit just fucks with my stomach and I have to drink a bunch of ginger ale before I play it. My God. But I know if I hadn't made those mistakes in that last race, Nürburgring VR is the best driving experience in gaming. Yeah, absolutely. You know what else? Hey, J-Dog, you know what else you should try? Here, let me back out of this and show you the track that you should try. Support Gaming, what is up? Hey, I got a gift card. Now check. See? I was telling people, now these cars right here, I ain't really gonna get nothing good out of this because 3 of them cars is trash. But I've gotten some really good cars out of this game. J-Dog, yeah, I love Drive Club VR. It made me nauseous the first time, and then it's been fine ever since. This game won't make you sick. So let me so here, J-Dog, let me show you what you should try. Right here. This car right here, the SRT Tomahawk. Review the car. This SRT Tomahawk, you should try this car. The smoke! This car does 360 miles an hour. And see how those flaps, look how those flaps pop out right there when you when the car's moving to help keep it on the ground. Okay, J-Dub, let me show you the track you should try it on. Right here, J-Dog, this track right here, this Circa della Sarthe, or Sarthe, however they want to pronounce it. Right here, not this track where I got the arrow at, because it's got a couple of twists on that straightaway. This is the track right here, you want to try it. Now, I'm not going to lie, because it's easier to drive this car in VR than it is the real game, truth be told. But I'm not in VR right now, but I will give it a shot. So I'll just give it to the straightaway. And I'm telling you, J-Dog, you gotta try this track and you gotta try that car in VR. Impatient, exactly. Hold on. Now check this out. Look at that right there. I mean, those 3 cameras right there. How those flaps pop up. Okay, I'm going to jump on it in a second. Got to set up my racing wheel. Oh, shit, you got a racing wheel? Hey, J-Dog, I'm telling you. Not only that, J-Dog, check this out. Do this, too. You're going to set up your racing wheel. You're going to try this in VR. Put a fan in your face, too. So... Oh, you got the Thrustmaster T150, J-Dog? I mean, it's a good wheel. I mean, you know, I'm not trying to drop $600, $700, $800 on one of those Ferrari wheels or one of those Porsche wheels. Hey, Impatient Fire, you hit it right on the head. This is a damn jet fighter. So I'm gonna hit this straightaway real quick, and then that's it. I'm not gonna do a whole lap. Woo. Oh shit. See, I would have been able to see all that shit better in VR, to tell you the truth. Oh shit. it becomes unstable at this speed. Yeah, and the brakes are something else on this car too. But truth be told, I'm telling you, with this particular view right here, I mean, this is the, when I'm not in VR, this is the view that you should use, I think, because it allows you to see the entire track. But this right here, you know, because you're looking over the dashboard, that kind of shit. I got this car up to 360 impatient, but I swear to God, it's a lot easier to see the curves and judge the corners and shit like that in VR. So using this particular car on this particular track, unless you're in an actual race, if you're just monkeying around doing time trials and shit like that, VR is the way to go to try this. So let me exit that. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, exactly, impatient. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this stream down and wait to hear back from J-Dub. And once I hear back from him, we're gonna get it in, and then I'll fire up another stream so you guys can see me go toe to toe with him. So thanks for watching. I apologize, people, that I couldn't do better. I had that 6th place wrapped up. I was just trying to squeeze every little drop out of those corners and got a little too aggressive, and it cost me. Thomas Hand, you got the Thrustmaster T300 RS GT edition. God damn, this got to be better than what I'm using then. Before I end this stream real quick, time cost, because I paid $200 for this T150 I got. Hey, thanks, Impatient. It's a great stream. You did well. I'll look for the notification. All right, cool. How much did, real quick before you take off, Thomas, how much did you pay for that Thrustmaster T300? $350. Oh boy. Yeah, you dropped a little bit of cheddar on that one. I doubt that I'll upgrade to that wheel because I don't want to drop the whole 350. I would have to find somebody to try to take this T150 off my hands first. But I'm good with this T150. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and shut this stream down and just wait to hear back from J-Dub. When I hear back from him and we get everything organized, then I'll set another stream up. You said Jay recommended it? Oh, shit. That's what's up. You know, I bought the T150 basically on impulse. I just woke up and said I want a racing wheel and jumped up and went to the store. So I wasn't in a position to just jump up and drop 350, 500 or something like that at the drop of a dime. So, you know, because it kind of made me a little bit sick to drop the 200, but I wanted that wheel. I wanted that wheel that bad. But but I'll catch everybody later. Thanks for tuning in to the stream. Give it a like. If you happen to catch the replay, make sure you lock the door on the way out. And then again, you know, once I hear back from J-Dub, I'll be back on. You have the G29 wheel, Support Gaming. I'll have to look into that wheel and see what's up with it. So, all right, that's it for me, everybody. We'll see y'all in a little while. Peace.